Hey, it's me, Steph, from YourFertileSelf.com, and in this video, I am coming to you from my bathroom. So if you hear a little bit of an echo chamber, that is why. I am in my bathroom to record this video. I wanted to come to you from the bathroom because I'm going to talk about the importance of our hand washing, and the bathroom is currently the epicenter of all the action in my house for the hand washing action, or at least any room with a sink. So, right now in these times, we are having to wash our hands quite a bit. We are all washing our hands so much more than we ever have before, or at least I hope we are. And I don't know about you, but something that I have noticed with all this extra hand washing is that my hands are dry. My hands are so dry, like the skin is starting to feel scaly, it's like peeling and cracking, it kind of hurts. Just that's one of the kind of unintended consequences of all the good hand washing that we're doing to practice good hygiene. So I wanted to talk a little bit about moisturizing, how we're going to keep our hands moisturized in a clean, safe, and healthy way. So the first thing I'm going to do is wash my hands. So I've got this nice little hand soap here. Just going to wash my hands really quick. Hopefully it'll be 20 seconds. What do they say? You should sing happy birthday twice or sing the alphabet song or something. All right, hopefully I'll get a good 20-second hand wash in here. I've got lots of good bubbles going. All right, I'm gonna rinse in between the fingers. All right, so, and dry off, real thoroughly with a nice clean towel here. All right, so my hands are all nice and clean, but again, they're really dry. So let's talk for a minute about why it's important to keep our skin moisturized. And the short answer to that question is that our skin is one of the biggest organs in our entire body. It is actually the biggest organ that we have. So when we think about our organs, we tend to think about our internal organs, our liver, our kidneys, our heart. We tend to think about the internal organs, and those are certainly very important, all doing very vital functions to keep us alive, right? But our skin is an organ too, and it covers our entire body. It's a protective layer, if you will, between the precious internal organs and the outside world. So our skin keeps us, keeps our bodies clean. It protects us against bacteria, it protects us against infection, it protects us from getting sick. So especially in these times with, virus and everything going around, it's extra important to take care of our skin. And one thing that our skin absolutely needs to be healthy is moisture. We need to keep our skin moisturized. One way to do that is to drink lots and lots and lots of water. So I've talked before about water and how important it is on so many levels. One of those is that it does keep our skin kind of soft and moisturized. If you've ever noticed, when you drink a lot of water, your skin is softer and more supple. If you go to a dry climate, like a desert climate, you might notice that your skin gets a little drier and you have to drink even more water to keep it hydrated. So water is certainly key, and definitely part of that sort of back to basics approach that I advocate in terms of wellness and self-care. So don't skimp on your water, especially now. But water only goes so far, and we actually do need to apply something topical to our skin to keep it moisturized. And right now, when we're all very concerned about our health and staying healthy, we want to put something healthy on our skin. And we can find things around the house that we can use, to keep our skin moisturized. We don't need to invest in uber fancy moisturizers and serums. I mean, you can if you want. You just want to make sure that there's no harmful chemicals, that everything is made out of clean ingredients. So definitely read your labels. But if you want to keep it simple and kind of go back to basics, like I always say, something that I recommend that works really, really well is coconut oil. And I've got a tub of coconut oil right here. I usually buy like those big tubs in Costco and take some out and put it in a little mason jar. And I keep this next to my bed. And before I go to bed at night, I put some on my hands, my elbows, my feet. It's really good for the feet, for keeping your feet moisturized. And you know, you can just put it on. A little goes a long way with the coconut oil. So I'll just show you. You can maybe grab, like maybe that much to start out with, and just rub it into your hands the way you would a cream. And you really want to get in there, get all the, you know, kind of dry skin areas, get in between your fingers, you know, really get into all those areas, you know, where your skin might be feeling a little cracked, you know, and I tend to get it kind of in the areas like next to my cuticles. I tend to get really dry there, and the skin peels and cracks and it becomes kind of painful. So that's an area that you know, the area next to the cuticles on all my fingers and my thumbs, that's an area that I, you know, really make an effort to reach. Some people, like on the tops of their hands, get very dry. So you just really want to make sure you go anywhere, you know, cover your entire hands, but make sure you really get into those areas where you're very dry. So apply it very liberally. A little does go a long way, but apply it liberally. And then after I've got it all into my hands, you know, then I just kind of have a little residue on my hands. I kind of rub it into my elbows. There we go. And it feels really good. My skin just drinks it up. Especially right now with all this hand washing that we're doing. It's very, very dry, and we're still in winter here. We've had a mild winter where I live in Washington, D.C., but it is still winter, and so the air is still a bit raw, even if it's not as cold as it usually has been in the winter. So that's all you have to do. This is a great, you know, it works. This goes a long way towards giving your skin that moisture that it needs. You know, coconut oil is all natural. So it's good for you. Like I said, I buy a big tub at Costco and use it for baking too. So this is great for before bedtime or just kind of when you're out around the house, because if you go out in public, I mean, it does smell like coconut, so you might not want to kind of smell that way in public. But again, for bedtime, early morning, you know, when you're just around the house, this is a great natural product you can use. And again, just very basic. It's a good basic to have as part of your self-care routine. And it just does wonders for keeping our hands moisturized and protected, to help our skin, you know, do its job to protect the rest of our body, especially with all this illness going around. So I hope that's been helpful. Drop a comment below. Let me know if you try the coconut oil and how you like it. And we'll see you again sometime soon. Stay safe and healthy. Bye-bye now.